Hello everybody, this is Logan here. This is my first Minecraft video. This is a castle that I made on a multiplayer server with my mate, Josh. We started this server a while ago, and at first we were going to have it as a survival island. There were two islands. I got the seed off of iGiven's seed spotlight. So, originally, there was this island over here, which we are currently in the process of flattening when we destroyed the server, and this island over here. So we knew about this island because on the spotlight I even showed that in this corner over here there was originally a double spawner. So we ended up building a house over here, and Josh, after a while, we decided that we wanted to just play creative mode and muck around and build an awesome castle. So at first we built all these NPCs, we built these little houses which all look the same. There's nothing inside them. They're just purely there to make the island look inhabited. We then have this big selection which we made for food farming. And then we have a little animal farm over here. And crop farm over here. Everything's maintained by the NPC villagers, which we had a whole bunch of, but I killed them all in the fact that I don't really like them and they got in the way of my building. This was the house Josh built at first when we first started the island, before we started using creative mode. So I just tired. See, it's day 134 in this world. This was my house. Okay, so when we started building this house, we also decided to add a few of our other mates who wanted to join into our server, because me and Josh are pretty good, according to all our mates. And these guys had a reputation for grieving, so we decided to add them, but we built these little secret houses which led down to our places. This one was my secret house. This leads into a little portal room. I hate those doors, but yeah. No, I filled these with a bunch of supplies because, well, my mate told me that after a while he was going to destroy the server, and I said, okay, I wanted to play on creative mode. I mean, not creative, so I wanted to play on survival mode. So I gathered a whole bunch of resources and put them together for me to play on. This is the guy called Liam, who also played on our server. He only joined right near the end, and he didn't really get to play too long. And this was Josh's room, which is Rasta coloured. So they're all secret rooms hidden in the water. Two entrances. The entrances are through Josh's house place and my house. So that's basically an outline tour. Then recently Josh told me about this he made over here. He made a little village on the island, which is why we started flattening it. Here's Mario, that my mate made, Liam, when he joined the server. Here's the little walkway to Josh's place. Now, I don't know why he did this, just to be practice. Flip the switch below, and that opens up to his little room, which is where he hid a whole bunch of supplies, for the same reason that I hid a whole bunch of my supplies. Just in case people decide to grieve. Flip the switch below. Now back to the main point of this thing, the castle. No, we did not build the castle with any world edit or any of those kind of things, because at that point neither of us had any mods or knew how to install any mods. I still don't actually know how to properly use world edit, even though I do have it, but I have never used it. I am still learning how to use it. So here's the entrance to the castle, which I designed and Josh helped me build. While I built this main foyer, Josh started building the outline of the floor so that I could work on it. We have these passageways leading throughout the whole of the castle, and they lead up to a second room, and then to a top layer. So you see, twice the top layer, and we built it out of sandstone, as I think it looks kind of cool. And these are lookouts throughout the whole of the island, and they run the whole way around. Over here was a tree. I decided it would look kind of cool to have a huge tree at the start, but I didn't know when I built the tree that you had to have wood supporting all the leaves, otherwise they'd just fall. So half the tree, as you can see, is all the leaves have fallen due to the fact that, well, I forgot, or I didn't actually know you had to put wood down. Luckily, Josh told me before the whole tree, before all the leaves fell down. So here's the grand entrance to our world. As you can see, it was never quite finished properly. I built this room. Then up here, what happened is I'd usually start these worlds, and mate Josh would leave the server on, and then they'd want me to build the whole world, and then they'd come back on and help me do everything. So I'd plan the world and plan building that, and then Dad will come along and just help me finish building it according to my plan. Here's my room, the only room that was almost completely finished. And then over here leads into my chest room, which I just filled with a whole bunch of resources that I thought I would need. But it basically goes on throughout the whole thing, because I knew I was going to play on survival, and I decided I wanted to be prepared due to the fact that we've already started building the island. Mobs would just come straight in, and there weren't a lot of resources available left due to the fact that we had collected a lot of them at the start, because we did play Survival Island for a moment. So my thing's just lagging out a bit. Too bad. So this one led to my mate Connor, which then turned into Liam's world when he joined the server. And as you see, it wasn't quite finished, so things going out again. Yeah, this world wasn't quite finished either. So you see, I put a bed down as I was continually working on the world on this room. And then the last one led to Josh's world, which wasn't even actually started. But I hope you enjoy this video. Thank you.